everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. In today's video we are doing a weekend reset to get the house reset and tidied and a little bit cleaned. I am also going to be going into my cleaning closet and doing it's not really a deep clean in there, but just kind of reorganizing a little bit because my cleaning supplies have kind of gotten everywhere. There's some stuff that I want to go ahead and it was saved for my hall bathroom refresh, but I'm going to go ahead and move it into the hall bathroom because there is room in the cabinets because I just cleaned that out this weekend. So I am going to first focus this morning on dishes because this is why do I always this is disgusting, but I always do this and I just don't get it. So I'm going to empty out the dishwasher and start on at least getting the kitchen, not the kitchen, but the dishes in the dishwasher. And then that way I'm not much closer to being able to just kind of come in here and do a quick clean. So that, and I just don't feel like getting my breakfast or making my coffee or tea, whatever I'm going to end up having this morning. So I'm going to start with unloading the dishwasher.
Better say something that would change my mind. Gotta give me something, 'cause I'm not blind. And I don't know how to enjoy it. Every time you tell me it's not there, I suppose that we won't stand a chance. We won't stand a chance. That will blow my mind. If I have learned one thing, it's wasting time. I don't know how to enjoy it. Every time you tell me it's not there, I suppose that we won't stand a chance. I'm a mess. Don't know how I got here, but I'm blessed. Didn't know it'd take me past my destiny. You're behind me with the rest, 'cause I'm a mess. No more you.
And I go can I believe it when everything is see-through, see-through? Everything is see-through, see-through. Everything is see-through, see-through. Everything is see-through. How can I believe it when everything is see-through, see-through? You see through. Gotta make space for the new you, like I'm old news in your rearview mirror. It must be nice you went and got a penthouse, all your friends partying is real loud. Brand new money with a brand new chest, still a baby bird right straight off the nest like you. You said things could only get better. I need it more than ever. They don't. Oh, you said things could only get better. I need it more than ever. They don't. How can I believe it when everything is see-through, see-through? Everything is see-through, see-through.
I clean my vacuums on a fairly regular basis. However, this is the bottom of my handheld, and I mentioned in last week's video that it just kind of quit working. Like whenever I go to start this, it rolls like 1 or 2 times and then it just stops and it's not going anywhere. So I'm trying to do troubleshooting and everything, and it says to take this off, pull out the roller. I pulled out the roller, and I didn't know. Well, first off, it took forever to get in there because the quarter just didn't work. So I didn't know that this part also comes off, and when this came off, all of this stuff right here fell out, and I had to use a toothbrush to get into this area because there was caked on dust all in there, like caked on. I had to get the toothbrush wet and get in there and really scrub. I even had to pull out this little bottle brush thing to kind of like scrape some of it because it just would not come off. So now that I've done that, we go into this part of it, and I cleaned out in this area right here, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bunch of stuff right here that I am working on clearing out right now, and this is just a reminder to really deep clean your machines. And hopefully once I get this going, once I get this all cleaned out, my vacuum will work again. I'm fingers crossed. So I'm gonna continue. I mean, this is yuck. This is moving again. It wasn't moving that well before. I think I got a delivery. So, moment of truth. I'm gonna figure out how to get this thing back in. So later that day, I did order a new filter from Dyson. The filters that I had on there were cheaper versions because when I tried to order a filter from Dyson in the past, they were sold out. So I'm gonna attempt to see if it might be the filter problem, because all of this started happening when I changed to those filters, so the cheaper ones. So I am going to test this out. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may have to actually like take it in to get serviced somewhere, because I'd rather not have to go out and buy another cordless handheld vacuum, because some of them can get pricey, and I want to have one that will last me a long time like this one has and everything. But I'm gonna continue using my big vacuum cleaner. I don't like it because it is heavier and it is a little bit more inconvenient because it is corded, but I am making do with what I have. That's why I have two options, and it's just, you know, a little bit more work with the corded vacuum cleaner, but it does do a better job at vacuuming, to be honest. So because it has more power, because it has electricity running to it on a constant basis. So I am just gonna kind of feel it out, and maybe I can hopefully get my handheld working again, because I really don't have it in the budget to go out and buy a brand new one. Even if it isn't a Dyson, other brands can get expensive as well, especially if you want one that will work and do what I've been used to with the Dyson that I have.
Feel something real with someone who knows what you need. But I know that these days it ain't always easy to get what you're looking for. Yeah. You think I let you down, break your heart and play around, but that's not me. No, I would love you right back, and come and hold you whenever you're sad. Yeah. I know you don't wanna get hurt, but you'll have to take my word that I will love you right back, love you right back. I will love you right back, and come and hold you whenever you're sad. Yeah. I know you don't wanna get hurt, but you'll have to take my word that I will love you right back, love you right back.
For those of you who are new, my name is Charlotte. I live in the Houston area. I have a regular job outside of YouTube that keeps me busy and also pays my bills. I also am a cat mom. If you couldn't tell with the black cats roaming around, I have 3 of them, and they are all from the same litter. They are 3 years old, and they are all boys, so they kind of keep me active, especially Binks. He is my little troublemaker. He is not the one on the counter. That was Jack. But the reason why I do cleaning videos is because I need accountability partners. I have been, for a couple years there, I was really focused on working and volunteering with some political organizations and doing that stuff. But in 2020, I changed jobs earlier, a couple years earlier, but then the volunteering stuff, I quit doing all of that. And I then focused on, because we were all kind of stuck at home in 2020, I focused on trying to just start maintaining my home, because it had been several years since I was able to maintain the home. So that is why I do these cleaning videos now, is because I need that help for me to get up and actually clean my house and keep it maintained every day, every week. So I wanted to kind of discuss, because this happened this week while I was cleaning. Well, one happened while I was cleaning. So on this day, I am listening to an audio book, and I finished it, I think, somewhere here in the kitchen area. So I wanted to kind of like pull up some shots, book covers of the books that I finished this week, and the first one will be here shortly, right here. I'd read this as a Kindle book. It was a very good book, and this one is the one that I finished listening to while I was cleaning. But the first one was very interesting because it told 2 stories, and it was like pretty much like alternated chapters. So one chapter you were in the past, in the 1300s, and then 1300s, and then the next chapter would be present day, and then it kind of alternated back and forth. And some chapters where it has section breaks, it would switch between the 2. And I found the story absolutely fascinating, and it kept me wanting to turn to the next page and just continue on to figure out what happened. And it was a very good mystery, suspenseful. It was a clean romance, so it was, I thoroughly enjoyed reading it. And the second one was, because I listened to it a lot when I was cleaning, so there were parts that I kind of forgot or didn't hear quite right, but it was more of a mystery, and it was very interesting. So it is set in like Victorian England or something like that, or Ireland, somewhere like that. But it's a lady inspector, I guess, and she's trying to find a missing child and the mystery behind all of that. So it was also it was interesting. It was, I think I probably would have been more entertained if I had actually read it and not listened to it, but it also is if I had listened to it like in the car or where I was able to focus on it a little bit more. So, but I did like it. So, but we're on my reading goals for June. I am already finished with 2 books, so I'm hoping to be able to finish a lot more. And I finished the Things in Jars on June 7th. So, I mean, we're well in the beginning of the month. I do have the chance to be able to finish a lot more books, especially since I am going on vacation this month as well. So I plan to be able to read and just kind of relax while I'm on vacation and everything. So let's go ahead and listen to some more music and finish up the cleaning. We do have laundry motivation up here a little bit later, where I am finally tackling my laundry piles that have been sitting in baskets for probably about 2 or 3 weeks now. So that's here later in the video. And then at the very end, we do a lot of talking. I felt like talking, so it's a little bit longer at the very end of the video, about 15 to 20 minutes of me just talking and giving you guys an update on my ankle. As you can tell, I am wearing a little brace, and that is because I just wanted to protect my ankle while I finished doing all of this cleaning. But there's more of an update later in the video on all of that.
With being so broken, girl, I can't forget about what we said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer now before it's over. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Oh.
you around my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what you said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer now before it's over. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Oh.
You and I, we never show emotions, we just keep it down, down inside. Yeah, you and I, both longing for expression for the things we like, but we stay quiet. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go. Say it loud, wake the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Oh yeah, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Just let yourself go. Let yourself be. Me and you, we're holding back each other in the things we do. It's all so blue. Yeah, what if we could grow just like the flowers through the concrete? Just you and me. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go. Say it loud, wake the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Oh yeah, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Just let yourself go. Let yourself. Me and you, we're holding back each other in the things we do. It's all so blue. Yeah, what if we could grow just like the flowers through the concrete? Just you and me. Just let go. Ooh, just let go. Oh yeah, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Just let yourself go. 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 Just let yourself go. Let yourself go. You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low.
let's roll on into this. I filmed this outro several times and I've been standing up the entire time, and it's time for me to sit down and get comfortable and drink something because I've been talking for too long without drinking. I'm drinking tea, by the way. Okay, so if you did not see in the laundry section, I am wearing a boot. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. Big old boot. You saw the heel. I am in a boot. So I did go to the podiatrist on Tuesday, and I have a stress fracture in the middle of my foot. It's literally in the middle of my foot. Straight from the arch, straight down the middle, straight in the middle of the foot. Had no idea until the doctor said, so you have a stress fracture, and she's pushing around and she's like, does that hurt? And I'm like, yes, it hurts. And then she went up around the back of the ankle, the Achilles area, and that hurt as well. Not as bad as the stress fracture. Who knew? So with the stress fracture, she gave me 3 options about wearing like a stiff insole that doesn't allow me to bend my toes, a boot, and there was a 3rd option that I can't think of right now, and then the Achilles tendonitis, the only thing I could do was wear the boot. So I said I'll wear the boot because it fixes both problems at the same time. And she's like, that's what I would suggest you to do as well. So I opted for that. I got fitted with a boot today at 1:30, so I've been wearing it. The cats are quite scared of it when I walk. I mean, they're getting a little bit more used to it, but they are definitely very scared of it. So later this week, I have an MRI of the foot. I'm not quite sure. The podiatrist is not quite sure if they're going to do the MRI of the fracture or the Achilles, or they might do both. I'm not quite sure what they're going to do. I'll find out on Friday when I go. But before getting the boot on, I was already having hip, jaw, rib problems, clavicle issues, and I've been calling the chiropractor off just because it's like, and finally I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go to the chiropractor. So I have an appointment right before the MRI. Hopefully they can see me and I can get to the MRI at the right time. They want me to check in 30 minutes before the MRI, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. I'm hoping it will be possible. I mean, they're in the same town, but one's in the front of the town and one's in the back of the town, and they're about 2 to 3 miles apart from each other, and then it's rush hour time. So we'll see. So that's coming up, and I opted to wear the boot also. So I talked to the doctor and said I'm going on vacation soon, and she said, well, you have 2 options. You can put the boot on now and just wear it when you're on vacation. You have to wear it for 4 weeks, so if you start wearing it today, you need to wear it throughout. Or you can wait to put the boot on until after your vacation, and then from there you have to wear it non-stop except to shower and to go to bed. And after 4 weeks, then I would go back to see them. So I decided, because I'm going to be on a cruise ship and the decks may get wet, it may be the one excursion I'm going on is a bus tour, but we may get up and walk around in some areas, and it may be wet because it is rainy season in the Bahamas. So I just opted to go ahead and put the boot on, make sure that my ankle and foot are stabilized, because knowing my luck, I would end up slipping, and I just feel it's better to have them stabilized and not to have them stabilized. So so that's what I'm gonna do. So that's what's going on. I did, because the boot, and I'm wearing tennis shoes in the house, which I don't like to do, but it keeps my feet level. But the guy at the podiatrist that fitted me with a boot, that's his specific role, is to put people in orthotics and boots and all of that type of stuff. He recommended for me to get this, and it is the Even Up, and thankfully I ordered it from Amazon this afternoon, and they had same day delivery, and I got it this evening. So I have it, and it has 3 levels of heights, so you can take them out and get the right height that you need. I probably am gonna either take the top one out or the middle one out and then put the top one down. But the bottom one has the rubber support basically, and it's attached to all of this stuff. So basically what you would do is you'd wear your shoe, and your shoe would go in here, and this is where the toe of the shoe would be, and this is the heel, and then the strap holds it all onto your shoe. But it's supposed to get your other leg level to where the boot, or as close to level as possible with the boot, so that way you're not having a lot of hip and joint problems. And just the little bit today that I was doing with the laundry, I was doing a lot of, even wearing tennis shoes, it was kind of difficult, and my lower back was really starting to hurt when doing all of that. So I have yet to try this on, but I will tomorrow when I am wearing the boot again. So I got that, and then tomorrow I ordered tall socks because I don't have tall socks, but because the boot is going up to my mid-calf, I just want to have, I'm making sure I didn't scare a cat away. Bye, Sam. So I just want to make sure to have some protection for my skin as well, so it doesn't start rubbing, because I'm going to be in this for 4 weeks. So, and the fact that I'll be doing a lot of walking and everything. So I have those supposed to be coming in tomorrow. Supposed to be. Trying to think what else. So because of the boot, my video schedule, the schedule I had planned to do, the things I had planned to do around the house are going to change. So because of the boot, I think it would be best if I hold off on doing anything with the hall bathroom refresh until I get the all clear from the doctor on the foot and the ankle, the Achilles. So I had planned when I came back from vacation to start working on the bathroom. That's not going to happen because I still will have a couple more weeks of recovery that I have to do for the foot, and there may be PT involved and all of that type of stuff. So it's best to hold off on doing any of the room refreshes, ripping out carpet, all of that stuff until I'm healed enough to start doing that type of labor. So I'm kind of like, I don't know what to share on Wednesdays with you guys. So if you are interested or curious about anything, want to see a video about something, please let me know in the comments down below if you are interested in anything. I have thought about some where I can introduce you guys to the boys. You see them in my videos, you hear them, you hear Jack saying hi all the time in my videos. So having a video specifically about the boys, kind of introducing them to you, telling you about the quirks, letting you see when they were kittens, you can see their little brother, and I say little brother, I don't know if he's the little brother, but there is a 4th black cat, but he lives with a neighbor. They adopted him when he was still probably about 10, no, it was earlier than that, maybe 6 weeks old. the mama cat was not the best mama cat, let's just say. It's like I understand what she was thinking, because it was 4 boys and they are all very when they were kittens, they were all very rambunctious, and she was not a mama cat. She was not prepared to be a mama cat. So she spent the majority of the time away when she was a kitten, when they were kittens, and then she'd come back and feed them, and then she'd be right off again. So I've had these kittens, I found them when they were only a couple days old with their mom, and so I could share that story with you guys of the boys finding them, and you know, the past 3 years that I've had with them. Another one could be, I have some areas in the house, specifically like the built-in desk. That's really and truly, I could start going through some of the stuff in my closet on decluttering, but there are some areas that I could declutter, but it's not a lot of walking. So it's basically pulling stuff out, and I could sit and try to go through the stuff. But I'm trying to think of videos where I'm not as active as if I'm doing a refresh or any of those type of videos. I'm still going to do my cleaning videos because I need to keep my house clean, maintained, all of that. So I'm going to still share the cleaning videos, but I'm going to limit the rest of the videos to me pretty much sitting down and not doing a lot of like physical labor. So no moving furniture, no ripping out carpet, no painting. I mean, I may finally get around to painting repainting my bathroom cabinet that I like started painting with one coat to see if I wanted it, and decided yes, I wanted it. So then I finally bought the full version of the paint. So that could be another video where I share just painting, that type of stuff. I've also started to get into digital planning on my iPad. So if you're interested in planning, I can kind of like share with you guys what I'm doing. I'm still like a novice at all of it, and trying to figure out how I want to do this. I'm still trying to figure out how to use the pen, and trying to like figure out my own writing in the planner, because my handwriting is not the best in the planner, in the digital planner side. So I could share that with you guys. And then I'm kind of at a loss. I don't know what to share. I could do the books that I've been reading. I've shared screenshots of covers of books that I just finished reading while reading/listening to during this, when I was doing the cleaning video. So, you know, I'm off to a good start for June with my reading. I've already finished 2 books. So, and I hope to have many more, because with vacation, I'd like to finish, you know, 1 or 2 books, depending on how good they are. So again, if you guys have any ideas or something like that, please let me know, because I do want to continue posting 3 videos a week, but at this point, because I'm not able to do any of the refreshes, I'm kind of at a loss at what I could give to you guys. So again, I can't do anything about exercising. I don't want to do much about with that involves physical labor. So again, let me know. I'm trying to think what else there is, because I've done this so many times, I don't know what I've covered. And I'm getting tired now. So I know one of the videos that will be coming up in June will be a vacation vlog, and I'm gonna start filming that soon, because we have packing and all of that stuff to kind of go through. So I don't know if it's going to be like 2 vacation vlogs, like one for packing, and then it's here's what all I'm packing, and here's what all I didn't actually need on the cruise, you know, that type of stuff. And then one that's the actual like vlog of, you know, in the airport going through security. I don't think I can film that part, but you know, the little bit when we're on the plane, filming that. And then of course on the cruise, there is some interesting things that are happening on the cruise because of the group that I'm going with. So I really want to share that with you guys and just kind of document it as well and all of that. So look forward to that here at the end of June. And again, I don't know what else to share with you guys, but I hope that this video brought you some motivation. And I know for me, when I know someone has been injured or not feeling well, and seeing them get up and trying to do something despite all of that, they don't push themselves, but they try to do something because they know that they need to do something. Well, that's what I hope that I will be for you guys in the next couple weeks. I am technically injured. I have been injured, but who knew? So I hope in the next couple videos that you will see that even with an injury, I'm still trying to maintain my house and trying to do the things that I need to do, because when you live by yourself and you're injured, the house tends to not look the best. So I don't want my house to go crazy. I need it to be stress-free and anxiety-free, and when I have a lot of clutter around, it makes me very anxious and stressful. And I'm looking at my desk right now with just the Amazon delivery that I had. It's not much, it's just there. It's making me a little anxious. So but yeah, so I hope that it brings you motivation in the next couple videos, that no matter what you're doing, you can still get up and do something, even if you're injured. If you are injured, like I said with some of my other videos, where if I can declutter some of the smaller areas around my house that I just have been putting off because I have other, like doing the room refreshes are more interesting to me, and I'm sure to my viewers, than me going through a drawer decluttering it. But I could be wrong. You know, you guys may like the decluttering of the drawers. That kind of can sound bad. Anyways, sorry, it's getting late. Hey Jack. So, but yeah, if you are not subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that way you are notified when I do post my next videos. I post these cleaning videos on Sunday mornings. I post miscellaneous videos on Wednesdays, and some of those include budget setups for the beginning of the month. And then I've been doing room refreshes, but we're gonna change that here in the next couple months because health is in the way, which is okay. I'm not upset about it. I'm more upset about me not going to the doctor for 2 years and putting it off, and all of this is happening now. So that's what I'm upset about, is that I've been putting it off for 2 years, and now we're at this point, and I'm glad I finally went and had it looked at, and I'm gonna get it fixed, and we're gonna start healing. But on Fridays, I post my budget check-ins because I am trying to be debt-free. By the end of the year, I still have $8,500 and something. I think it was $8,535, I don't know, of debt still left to pay, and I am trying to pay it off as quickly as possible. But I have been spending a lot of money on the room refreshes and on my vacation, that it's absolutely ridiculous how much money I've been spending in the past couple months. So this injury is coming at a good point, because it will make me stop doing the room refreshes and allow me to actually save up money to do them. And hopefully after vacation, I don't plan to go on another big vacation for a while. And even at that, it might be going to visit my sisters, but that probably won't be until next year. Just saying. And even at that, they live in Washington, D.C. area. So, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. And it's not much money spent because I usually stay with one of them. Anyways, I digress. So I am just trying to get by day, and I want to take you guys along with me as a normal person just trying to get by. Honestly, normal person just trying to get by. So anyways, I will be back next time, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day, week, month, year, depending on if you ever watch one of my videos again. Bye, everybody.